One of the top players in Texas basketball history, Lamarcus Aldridge, was selected second in the 2006 NBA draft and has developed into a premier front court presence. Aldridge started all 53 games of his two-year Texas career and finished his time on the 40 acres as the school record holder in career field goal percentage. He's ranked 10th in career block shots. A hip injury shortened his freshman season, but he returned in the 05-06 season to earn Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year honors while leading Texas to a Big 12 regular season championship and a trip to the NCAA Elite Eight. Aldridge led the team in blocks and field goal percentage and ranked second that season in scoring and rebounding. Aldridge turned professional after his sophomore season. He spent his first 9 seasons with the Portland Trail Blazers and then joined the San Antonio Spurs in 15 and 16. He is one of only 4 players in the league to be named to the All-NBA team in each of the last 3 seasons. He joins LeBron James, Stephon Curry, and Chris Paul. Aldridge is one of just 3 players ever to score 1,000 points or more in each of his last 9 years, that along with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamarcus Aldridge.
Marcus, congratulations. First off, how'd you get the night off from Pop?
Pop's a good dude, man. I just went to him and I said, I was getting, in this, and he said he has one thing that he always preached to us, that it's things bigger than basketball. So he was fine with it right away.
What does this mean to you?
It's an honor, looking at, all the guys and, and the women that came before me, looking at the history of this and, just knowing that my time here was, I looked at as being special, a big honor for me for sure.
Who are the people that played a role in your development at the University of Texas as a student athlete and as a person as well that have paved the way for you to be in a spot like this now?
A number of people, at my table, my mom, my high school coach, my aunt, they all kept me in line and doing the right things and, not trying to party on 6th Street every night. And then I think just, just having Rick, be there for me and just guide me along the way and just showing me that, anything that I wanted, he would help out with. And I think having teammates that were young, Daniel Gibson, P.J. Tucker, and those guys, to grind with me too.
So looking at your table over there, see Coach Allen, your high school coach. Specifically, what did he mean to you in your life?
He was big for me. I don't think he know, but I was pretty bad before I met him. And then he kind of, got me going in the right direction. I was, headed down the wrong path quietly. But then he kind of, got me in the gym and showed me, what hard work, could do. And, I remember he came to me, he said, give me 1 year and just buy into my program and just work hard. And then he's like, I can get you any letter from any school, which I thought was, BS at the time. But then at the end of that year, I remember I had my first letter from Carolina. So then I was all in.
Where'd your work ethic come from? Because I've heard the story from Coach Barnes about you injuring your hip freshman year, and you literally worked on your shot seated in a chair.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
I mean, it started with my coach, but it was just the inner me, just the, being driven, because I remember when I got hurt, everybody said I wouldn't be the same. They said, I wouldn't be as fast or as quick or as athletic. So I think I wanted to prove, everyone wrong. So I just wanted to do anything possible to get better.
Why is it important for you to this day to give back to the university, to be part of Shaka's program now in the future?
Because, man, this is where, boys, turn into men. Living off campus, living on campus, just, learning how to be, to class on time, just, having these experiences here on campus, and then, really learning to play for the name on the jersey, and not your stats or, anything like that. I think, you come here and you really feel passionate about it.
Finally, though, to talk about the significance of your name. 10, 15 years down the road, maybe more than that, when people look at the Hall of Honor and they see Lamarcus Aldridge, what do you want them to know about you? What do they want what do you want them to think about when they read your name?
I would have rather them, put me in the same group as VY, and I could have won, a championship. But that didn't happen, so I'll settle for, just a great guy, a stand-up person, a competitor, always carried the Texas name, with a high regard, and just ultimate competitor.
Lamarcus, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Let's hear it for Lamarcus Aldridge.
Do I take this with me?
That's yours. That's all yours.